step by step, round by round, I'm reaching up to higher ground. There is no negativity. I'm taking care of my responsibilities. I can see a rainbow in the sky. I'm reaching up for my life. No wind, no rain can stop me now. I'm stepping up to higher ground. Reaching, trying to. No looking back, can't change the past. I'm here to stay free at last.
And good evening, everybody. This is your boy Cruz, the Beast from the East, and you're watching Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8, your award-winning internet radio station and TV broadcast. It is Sunday evening here in the Cap City. It's 8:02. Hope that you had a smooth Sunday and that you're relaxing with us, because I tell you, we got a fantastic show for you tonight. Our guest is just absolutely phenomenal. And if you haven't heard about her, evidently you don't listen to music, because this woman is totally outstanding. Miss Karen Linette is a songstress that hails from Silver Springs, Maryland, and the Washington metropolitan area. For the past 20 years, she has been commanding audiences with her, get this now, 4-octave vocal range. That's a lot of range, everybody. Performing at local clubs and venues throughout the metropolitan area, as well as abroad, including world famous Apollo Theater in New York City and Cafe di Simone and Lucca, Italy. I hope I pronounced that right. From a young age, music was always a part of the household, as she was heavily influenced by the soul, gospel, and rock icons of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and is well versed in performing all genres of music, include soul, R&B, jazz, gospel, rock, and pop. Karen began singing in the Pilgrim Baptist Church choir and continued to nurture and hone her craft as a student of the music under the direction of Everett Williams and the Bethesda Chevy Chase High School concert and gospel show choirs, respectively. Karen has graced the stage at venues such as the historic Blues Alley, the DAR Constitution Hall, the Showplace Arena, and has honored our country numerous times, performing the national anthem at the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts and Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. for the NBA teams, the Washington Mystics and the Washington Wizards. And her accolades go on and on and on. And I tell you, when you listen to her, if you haven't heard her, you're going to become a fan. So I am privileged and honored to have the incomparable songstress, Miss Karen Linette. Hey, Karen, how you doing?
Hey, how are you, Cruz? Thank you for having me.
Well, it is such a pleasure to have you on with us tonight. This is your first time with us, so feel at home, just relax. So we're going to have a good time here. I wanted to, first of all, I'll say I've been waiting since November to ask you this question here. If you're on 495 in your Maserati and you just chilling, driving, what is on Karen's playlist other than Karen Linette?
Ah, good question, because I love so many genres and eras of music, but I think I'll say that when I'm riding in the car, sometimes it's some contemporary R&B or neo soul, as some call it, or I'm listening to my funk jazz, which I love, some Lonnie Liston Smith, some Roy Ayers, some Herbie Hancock, some George Duke,
That
folks
is
like that.
simply amazing. Now, tell us, because again, your journey in this industry has been so expansive. But I know something that caught my eye back in 2003. You had the honor to perform before President Obama and also First Lady Obama. Tell us about that experience. That had to be just like a dream come true.
Well, it would have been if they were able to make the event, but they didn't make
Oh,
the event.
but that's still
We were
prestigious to
this
be
close.
invited, though. So, how did that come about? Being even invited to sing at the inaugural event?
Singing, working with my brother, late great Kingfish. He had a band, and we were able and so blessed to do a lot of events in the Washington metropolitan area, which we performed with a lot of private events, whether it was the National Association of Black Journalists and other organizations that we were fortunate to work with. So, performed in front of. We did an event which involved some of the Tuskegee Airmen,
Wow.
honoring those gentlemen. And so also a lot of inaugural events. And again, the National Association of Black Journalists. So the late, great Gwen Ifill and Nancy Pelosi and all those people that are in the building. It was such an honor to perform in front of them. So, and it what made it even more better, I guess, with Gwen Ifill walking by giving me the thumbs up. So that made my night.
That is awesome, awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Now, everybody that's ever wanted to sing or perform, one of the staples of their career is going, of course, to the Apollo Theater. Please take us back to that performance and walking us up to when you got a chance to touch the famous rock.
The Rock was fun. And actually, a lot of people probably won't know is that there were basically two shows. There was a televised and an untelevised of the amateur night. So I was a part of the
Mm.
untelevised amateur night, and it was just an amazing experience. Went up with a group of people, and it was just, gosh, to be on the stage was phenomenal. All that energy of being on the same stage as some of my heroes and sheroes was just an amazing experience.
I was about to say that because that is iconic. Just even coming into the building and then knowing that such great artists, like your Aretha Franklin's and your Jennifer Hudson's, and go all the way back to James Brown and many others that they had graced that same stage. Can it be a little bit overwhelming when you actually come on the stage, even though it's not televised?
It's awesome. It's awesome. Just like I said, to just be in the building, get an opportunity to rub the log and all that good stuff. It was an incredible experience to actually just be in the building, televised or not, like you said.
That's amazing, simply
Mhm.
amazing. So tell us about, you are again an amazing singer. Are you also a songwriter?
I write a little bit, and that's something that I'm actually honing my craft on is songwriting. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Tell us some of the perhaps the artists that you had the chance to work with, and what was that experience like?
Wow. When we talk about the Apollo and those phenomenal artists, a lot of the artists that I've worked with have also graced that stage. So I've had the opportunity to work personally with Michael Henderson. Y'all know him from You Are My Starship. Miss
Yes,
Miss Jeannie Carn, you know her. Don't Let It Go to Your Head. Mr. Dexter Wanzell. I've worked with Miss Cece Peniston. I've worked with Tom Brown, Jamaica Funk. Um, gosh, the list goes on and on. Just so many credible talents, and Mr. Norman Connors as well, if you're familiar with him as well. Worked with
yes.
Michael on You Are My Starship. So all those incredible talents.
I had the honor and the privilege to interview Mr. Norman Connors, and that for me was again one of those pinnacles of my career,
Hmm.
interviewing such a legend. So again, I totally know. First of all, he's a great singer as well. Uh, if you had an opportunity to do a collaboration with somebody, a duet, who would be some of those people you like to do a duet with?
Whew. Well, since I did a cover of Stevie Wonder's song "Another Star," I mean he would be number one on my list.
Yeah, that is an amazing song, and everybody, you guys are going to be. I'll go ahead and break this now. You guys are going to be hearing that on a regular basis on Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8. We put that in our rotation as of this evening,
Thank you.
Miss Karen Linette.
Thank you.
I want everybody to hold on just a minute. Of course, we had to pay some bills, so we had a word from our sponsor, and we're kind of back, and we're going to chop it up some more with Miss Karen Linette. So don't let anybody go anywhere. Here's a word from our sponsors.
What happened was a machine came down, clamped both of my hands down, and had removed 6 digits. So I was in a bad situation. I didn't know what else to do, and I know I needed some type of help, so I called a G law firm. They gave me confidence throughout the whole case that everything was going to be fine. They are not only lawyers, but they are family. Call the G law firm. I did.
Series presents Raw Romance Readers and Writers Experience. Save the date, October 28th and 29th, 2022. Brown Book Series presents Raw Romance Readers and Writers Experience, October 28th and 29th, 2022 at the Westin Old Town, Alexandria, featuring some of your favorite romance authors: Brenda Jackson, Beverly Jenkins, Iris Bowling, Deborah Fletcher Mello, and so much more. The Raw Experience will include book signings, meet and greet, photo ops, vendors, shopping, surprise celebrity guests, and live performances. Registration is wide open at brownbookseries.com. Save the date, October 28th and 29th, 2022. Brown Book Series presents Raw Experience.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It is now 8:13 here in the Cap City, and we are talking to Miss Karen Linette. Here, she is also from the DMV, right up the, as they say, right up the road.
Right.
Right up the road there. Karen, you got your start, of course, singing in the church, and we know that quite a few artists also have gotten their start. Do you feel, in your opinion, that the church is kind of like a training ground for launching careers, whether it's in gospel or R&B and soul?
It has been a launching ground for a lot of artists, and I started there too, but I didn't stay there long, and I just kind of took a break because I guess as a youngster, I didn't know I had a voice. So I guess probably just kind of pausing and then picking up again when I got in high school is when I really started to get into it, probably about sophomore year of high school, joining choir and then, going from there. So yeah, but church, yes, definitely is that foundation.
Now, for those that don't know a lot about music like me, you have 4 octaves, and I know that like Minnie Riperton and Denise Williams
Mm.
Stacy Lattisaw, if I'm not mistaken, all in there. Right? Tell us about like octave 1, 2, 3, and of course 4. I'm assuming 4 is a super high octave range.
Well, actually, I believe many might fall around 8 octave,
Oh,
when she can get into that. They call it the whistle register, if you will. So I can't get that high now, but that's my girl. But when I perform many in concert, I usually give that disclaimer. You're not going to get that out of me, but I'm gonna give you something a little close to it that you'll appreciate.
that is amazing. 4 octaves. That is impressive.
Thank you.
Now, how do you determine, what octave are you at? Is there some like barometer or some meter, or how does that work?
That's kind of, yes, what your music teacher, those who are well versed in music notes, can tell you the exact octaves you are. They can tell you whether I'm like a mezzo soprano, and yeah. So that's my voice teacher, from my voice teacher.
Well, I got an octave, but it can't be heard. It's called Sub-Zero.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, I'm one of those ones that I sing tenor. I sing
Mhm.
10 or 12 miles away from everybody else.
The shower singer.
Look, I don't even try to shower because it might crack the tiles or something. So I sing again away from everything that I won't damage. So,
But it has the
uh,
best acoustics. You should try
so what are some of the one of the most memorable things for you doing this journey in terms of going from the choir singer uh, to where you are now?
I'm sorry, repeat that for me one more time.
Sure. I would say give us perhaps some of the most memorable moments for you on this
Mhm.
musical journey.
Oh gosh. Once again, probably, in the late 90s is when I started getting more into it. And like I said, working with my brother and his band. And again, being a part of those cool experiences in performing in front of a lot of those people. Um, Doing the national anthem at the Wizards and Mystics games was an amazing experience in front of thousands of people there in the stands. My first big performance was in high school at my graduation at the Kennedy Center, singing the
Wow.
national anthem there. And again, that was thousands of people, teenager, ball of nerves, but an unforgettable experience. And then again, working with a lot of the artists that I named, and just being in their presence, is being such a fan of theirs for so many years and admiring their careers and their music. And to actually just be on the stage with them is just such a surreal thing. So it was pretty cool. And actually, I more so enjoyed sitting and talking with them in the dressing room or what have you, just having general conversation, them giving me a lot of music history and the backstory on a lot of things.
And I got to make not a disclaimer, but a correction here because at the end of our introduction, it says the music by Elon Talbot, but that music is actually your music, and I apologize for that that we didn't correct that screen, but that was from the Upside of Life, and that was the track for Upside of Life album. Is that correct?
That's the title of my EP, Upside of Life, the title track. And it's also featuring Najee on flute. Everybody's familiar with Najee.
That is phenomenal. If you're a smooth jazz lover, as you indicated, you're going to know who Najee is. And again, I'm sure working with him and collaborating with him had to be another one of those memorable highlights.
Oh yeah, awesome guy, very awesome guy.
That is awesome. Well, we got a performance of yours. We actually found one, and we wanted to bring the video out, but had a little technical difficulties. But we do have a video of you performing, and we like to play it now. And this is courtesy of WUSA and Washington D.C. So everybody, get ready to hear this awesome, awesome voice.
All right.
Welcome back to Great Day Washington. The Friday party is still in full effect. We have pizza. Now we're going to keep the movement going of music and fun with smooth grooves from a Maryland musical talent.
Yes, Karen Linette is here all the way from Silver Spring, Maryland. We love the local talent. She's going to help us kick off the weekend with fresh music, singing Another Star. Karen, take it away.
For you, there might be a bright star, but through my eyes, the light of you is all I see. For you, there might be another song. All my heart
Amazing.
Giving us that Friday feeling this
Amazing.
morning.
Thank you.
Karen, where can people find you? See you perform some more.
Yes, definitely. You can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter. I'm Karen Linette. That's Linette with an I, not a Y. Linette. And again, that's on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Well, thank you so much. The CD is called Couldn't Love You. If you want to listen to more, look her up online, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
You sing that song. It's like, oh, I'm just standing here pouring water. This is how smooth that came across.
I love it.
Is it really as easy as you make that seem in terms? Because first of all, the expressions, the it's just like you're just having fun and just oh, I'm just singing, y'all. No, you're not singing. You're singing, y'all.
It's music. You're supposed to enjoy it. It's definitely a job. It's not a hobby. It's a way of life. It's a job. But at the same time, it like any job, you should enjoy what you do. And I enjoy music immensely.
I love that. Now, tell us about actually being on that show. That's a local show in the metropolitan area.
Yeah, the Channel 9 News and the Great Day Washington is a segment in the mornings on Channel 9 News here in the DC area.
That's amazing for them to recognize you in such a wonderful way. Now, your musicians are also extremely talented. Tell us about the gentlemen that are in that appeared on the show with you because they are also in the original video of that song. Is that correct?
They're on the actual recording of the song. So shout out to Kevin Kojo Prince, who played percussion and also helped with the production of the song. And then you have Mr. Dokun Oke on guitar.
That's awesome. Also, got to give a shout out to Kojo because he's responsible for us connecting and networking probably close to the end of October, beginning of November.
Yeah.
And when he introduced me to you, and I got a chance to talk to you the very first time, I was like, this lady, with all she's accomplished, is super humble and just so down to earth.
Yes. Shout out to Kojo, one of my favorite people in the world. And Kojo, if you didn't know, is also a member of the jazz group Spur of the Moment. So shout out to Spur of the Moment fam.
Absolutely. Now, in your genre, it says soul and R&B. In your opinion, is there a difference or is there a blend of soul and R&B?
Good question. It can be a blend at some point. It depends on the artist, I would say. Some artists will possess a mix of soul and R&B, like myself, along with some jazz elements and some other elements as well in my music. But I think it depends on the artist, I would say.
And I've heard, I've interviewed quite a few smooth jazz and jazz artists, and some of them, make those distinctions between jazz and smooth jazz. And you also sing jazz. Would you say it's smooth jazz, or how would you categorize that?
Well, my music, I think it falls under the smooth jazz, but everything is under the jazz umbrella, if you will. You have your main umbrellas of jazz, for instance, and the subgenres of jazz. I'm sorry, a subgenre of jazz would be smooth jazz.
Okay.
It's a subgenre of jazz, so it's still in the jazz family.
It's just like having your vocal smooth jazz, and you have your instrumental. Some of it, again falls up under that smooth jazz, and I love it all.
Exactly.
I really again looking forward to having you in that rotation on a regular basis, and having our audience get that chance to hear more of you. And speaking of hearing more of you, the people in the RVA are going to have an opportunity to get what is called, let me say this right, the Karen Linette experience.
That's right. That's
Tell us
right.
about the Karen Linette experience coming to the RVA.
To the RVA this Thursday, not next Thursday, this Thursday, January 27th. We're going to be live at the Tin Pan in Richmond, Virginia. And I cannot be more excited to be in the house. It's going to be a band. It's going to be some good music. So people need to come out, get some dinner, drinks, chill, hang with us, and just have a good time because we're going to bring it. We're going to bring it.
You're going to bring it? It's going to
We're
be
going to
lit.
bring it. We're
Is
going
it
to bring
going to
it.
be lit?
It's gonna be lit, as the folks say. It's gonna be lit, and so and I like to, for me, it's a family thing. When I get in front of my audience, we're all family, so we're gonna have some family time. Is what we're gonna do, and you're gonna experience Karen Linette.
That's amazing. And Costello, who is also an international songstress, had these comments for you. She said, "I think she can sing it all."
Oh, thank you.
That is, yes,
Thank you so
amazing.
much.
And I'm blessed to, to have artists of your caliber here with us. And Jazzy K Ward, so your fans are checking in.
Happy
That
Sunday. Yes.
definitely. So you say you like it's going to be kind of like a family affair.
I make
Explain
it a
that to
family
me.
affair. Yeah, I can make it a family affair. Like I like to sit and talk to my people. I'm transparent. We're gonna have fun. We laugh and we get some music in there. I may tell a story, a joke or two. No, I'm just kidding. But I do a little acting and comedy on the side, so you never know. But we always have fun.
Speaking of a little acting and comedy on the side, you released a video a couple of days ago, and it was hilarious. Who was that young lady? Tell us about it, because she actually has a name and a personality.
I do so many. I'm like trying to figure out which one that is. That's
I
one of
think
my
it Tabitha? Is that?
my Tabitha Brown impression.
Yes,
I
yes,
do
yes.
some impressions too. So
Well, give us a couple of those impressions.
oh God, see some of that time, those things you have to be in the moment. So it's
Oh,
like, but usually when I do my Tabitha Brown, I'm like, hello out there. Y'all all right? You know, y'all need to come to my show.
there, there you go. I love it. I love it. I think I played that video back at least 4 or 5 different times because I was just like, this is so amazing. I like not only are you a terrific singer, but again, that personality is just huge, and it comes across as somebody that you just want to sit back and enjoy. And I know people at the Tin Pan are definitely going to enjoy the show. What are some of the? I tell you what. You know what, Karen,
Mm-hmm.
because folk down in the South said, people like you can sing. Can you
Mm-hmm.
give us a little acapella something, kind of with a whistle?
I didn't warm up today. We got to warm up. Singers have to warm up and do the vocal exercises, and I didn't do that, but I do.
Oh,
I got a little something for you. Let's see. I've been talking to this man. He's been saying what I like, and he makes me smile when I'm down, so down. He says sweet things in my ear, all the things that are needed to hear, but that's as far as it's gone. I promise, I promise. Well, I enjoy it. I love it so. 'Cause it seems like I'm always alone. You're at arm's reach, but baby, where are you? Where are you? 'Cause I got this fire, sweet and true, but I'm cold as ice around you. 'Cause I'm lonely, yeah, whenever you're around. There you go.
Ooh, that's dope. So I'm like this. I'm back
That's
here.
a little Jilly from Philly. So shout out to Jill.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is super.
Yeah.
I tell you, people that again are late tuning in, want you to know if you missed any part of the show, you can also go to our Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8 YouTube channel. And also, you need to follow Miss Karen Linette on YouTube because it is so dope. And most of all, you got to go to her website because, again, she has, it's just well laid out, all her videos are there, songs, events. And here's something important. For Thursday night, get those tickets. You can go to her website and get those tickets because I
Please
promise you, it's going to be an amazing experience.
make it a date night, make it a friends night, whatever, how you're going to do it. Come by yourself. If you like, come on, just come on out and have a good time with us.
Karen, are you working on any other projects? Well, let me back up just a minute because I want to talk about the upside of life. Talk about that album and how it all came about and some of the again the inspiration behind that.
That was due to my co-collaborator, Kojo, Kevin Kojo Prince. My co-collaborator, we've worked long and hard on this project. It's a 6 amazing tracks with some incredible producers and songwriters. And the first song I wrote was Couldn't Love You. Thank you so much. The first song I wrote was Couldn't Love You. That's the original tune on there that I wrote and produced by 20. So shout out to 20. And then he also produced another Star as well, which was, again, as y'all heard, is a Stevie Wonder cover from the Songs in the Key of Life album, if you're not familiar with it. So that one and another one he produced was It's Whatever. Then you have Chris Big Dog Davis, who's produced Upside of Life. And he also produced another one, another big song on there titled Let Me Know. And then I
Okay.
also have to shout out DMV's own Mr. Gregory Gavin, who produced Baby, You Done Me Wrong.
I was looking at the title and I'm like, oh, that sounds like one of those Saturday mama that clean up the house and put the LP on and go right to that particular one right there
Exactly.
for some down home blues type of stuff.
So, yeah, that project there, like I said, those amazing producers and songwriters and just great collabos with some wonderful people. And just, yeah, I'm very proud of it.
Now, I want to be mindful of one thing because Sunday nights are your what night?
Self-Care Sunday.
All right, then you better work that here, self care Sunday.
Sundays are typically self-care Sunday. Now, typically I'd be roller skating tonight, but I haven't been roller skating in quite some time. But that's also part of self-care Sunday.
Okay, that is all
Hmm.
right.
Yeah.
Karen, we're actually looking forward to having you in the RVA. And again, let everybody know, first of all, where they can get those tickets and do your thing of inviting them out to come and have that Karen Lynette experience.
Yes. Once again, y'all can find me across social media outlets. And it's Karen, Karen, Linette, Linette. Don't forget the I. And on Facebook, it's Karen Linette Artist Page is where you can find me over there to keep up with all the upcoming performances. And then you have Instagram, which is official Karen Linette. And then you have Twitter, official Linette. So that's where you can find me across social media outlets. And then my website is KarenLynette.com.
That is super, super amazing, everybody. If you think this was good and hearing her sing a cappella, I guarantee you that it's going to be an amazing show and that you definitely, and that was just without a warm up. So just guess what? When she get warmed up, the pipes get heated. It's going to be an amazing, amazing show. And I want to say thank you so much for taking time out tonight to be here on your self care Sunday and
Hey,
gracing us
thank
with
you.
your presence. And I want to do this again. I want to play the video from another star once again because that is so smooth. And everybody, once again, Karen, every hour starting at 7 o'clock a.m. all the way to 9 p.m. on our daytime jams and evening jams, you're going to be a part of that rotation of our featured artists. So, again, congratulations and thank you for bringing the world such beautiful music.
Thank you so much.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to my squad. I got to shout out Mama. We always got to shout out Mama. Just thank you for the creator above for this gift and being able to experience music with people. To my team with Kevin Kojo Prince, Smiley Johnson, just all the people in my circle who helped me stay on track, and my friends and family, my close friends and family, everybody. So I have new music that's going to be coming out. Can't wait for you all to hear it.
Absolutely.
Keep
And
up with it.
you always continue to keep up with Karen Linette because we have what is called our celebrity gallery on our official website, cruisingradio.com, where we've had the pleasure of Norman Connors and Stacey Lattisaw and some of the great in the music industry and also sports. So, Karen, you will be added to that celebrity gallery tonight, along with your website, so people can continue to follow you. We're glad to have a homegirl because you're from the DMV.
Yeah. Support our own is what we need to do more of.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, and we'll go to this. This is something that, again, in this industry, talking about support. Now, people don't understand that, with all of the music outlets, that when buying your music is extremely helpful, but isn't it, in terms of what you say, extremely important to attend the venues and why?
Great question. Great question. Definitely support comes in many forms. So yes, that would mean buying or downloading the music. That would mean, what else was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. However, the bigger thing is word of mouth, because the thing is, you could say, I love me some Karen Linette, but don't keep it to yourself. Tell somebody about it. Spread the word, spreading the word, because we do like to spread the word when it's something not so positive. Let's keep that same energy for the good stuff. And with artists, especially independent artists like myself, it works wonders, and it doesn't cost a thing. As Ashford and Simpson say, don't cost you nothing. So to just spread the word and just say, hey, check out Karen Linette. She's awesome. If you're a fan, that is. Check her out. See what you think.
Absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
Karen, set up this video once again that we previewed earlier.
You're going to watch that again. That is
Yes.
Karen Linette. And also the official music video is on YouTube if you ever want to look at that as well. But Another Star by Karen Linette.
And here we go. And Karen, right after this, don't go anywhere because we got some more, all right?
Okay.
So we're going to chop it up behind the scenes for a minute. Here it is,
right.
everybody. Another Star.
Welcome back to Great Day Washington. The Friday party is still in full effect. We have pizza. Now we're going to keep the movement going of music and fun with Smooth Grooves from a Maryland musical talent.
Yes, Karen Linette is here all the way from Silver Spring, Maryland. We love the local talent. She's going to help us kick off the weekend with fresh music, singing Another Star. Karen, take it away.
For you, there might be a brighter star, but through my eyes, the light of you is all I see. For you, there might be another song. All my heart said, oh, love might be for you to find, yeah. Oh, this love might be like a toast of wine. Oh.
Hey, everybody, thank you for tuning in again to Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8 TB. It has been a pure joy to chop it up with Miss Karen Linette. Again, for those of you who are in the RVA, make sure you go out to the Tin Pan this Thursday beginning at 8 o'clock, and you will have a fantastic evening, I promise you. If you want to know where to get your tickets, you can go to KarenLynette.com, or you can go to the tinpanrva.com and get those tickets right now. Okay. Again, don't let me down, RVA. I want to make sure, I'm going to ask how many of you attended, and, what songs Karen sung for you, what jokes she sung, and all that. So, again, let's show some love. This is, again, somebody that's from the DMV, and we need to start supporting our artists, especially I'm sorry, the indie artists. Kind of lost my thought there for a minute. Support indie artists, because again, this is making music, and the music is universal. It's for our souls, but it also costs. And so again, there's a lot of back door things that are associated with bringing this music to you. So let's learn and not bootleg everything, but start actually supporting our artists. And I say that just like I ask you all the time, support this show, support Cruise Inc. Radio. If you all want us to bring you other artists like Karen and many more, then please listen to our station. We are probably only about 900 listeners for going over 100,000 listeners since we started this format in 2019. So please, please, I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just asking you for quickly listen to our station, because I guarantee you, if you listen to it, you will become a fan. This is grown. That's what we play grown folk music. We don't do no shade on hip hop or anything like that, but we play grown music. And so if you like to get that grown thing on, then listen, we have some phenomenal radio personalities. Go to our website, check them out, find out what time they're coming on, and I guarantee you, we have the best in the business, bar none. So thank you for tuning in tonight. Continue to support, and as I always say, whatever comes from the heart reaches the heart. Let somebody know how much you care about them, how much you love them before it's too late. Give people their flowers while they are alive to smell them. If nothing else, COVID has taught us quite a bit. Tomorrow is not promised, and don't let anybody steal your joy. This is your boy Cruz, the Beats from the East, and as they say, I am outta here.